Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I just got done shooting a video a second ago. I was talking about Fred Sanford. So if you got done watching that one, you need to watch this one so you can finish the video. You're more than welcome to. I'm a huge fan of Sanford and Son. Matter of fact, my birthday was November 18th, 1972. My mom went in labor watching Fred Sanford, so I'm a little lucky my name isn't Lamont or something like that, to be perfectly honest, y'all. Okay, this is Exitus Elite. The last video I talked about all the bonuses. I've got 6 huge bonuses. One of them is so big you're just going to have to reach out to me. Let me refresh this. I want you to see the very beginning of this one. But I did not actually show you any of the capture pages or anything like that, so I thought I would start this video showing you the capture page and let you see the quality that's inside of Exitus Elite itself. This, I can tell you this, Paul Stevenson is the best owner. It's 9 years old, y'all. It's working on its 10th year. I am literally been here with him since August the 1st of 2016. So I'm working on 7 years with inside this company. I could not be happier. I have been with Power Lead Systems, and if you're listening to me talking about Power Lead Systems, I'm never going to talk bad about it. Please understand that, but I will tell you the truth about any business I do. If Exitus Elite had some ugly side to show, I'd be the first one to tell you. And Power Lead Systems don't have an ugly side, but I will tell you what I think about it. So please hang on for that as well, y'all. Now, how do I use Power Lead Systems, y'all? Maybe that's a good way to start this. I make my own team sales pages for my, not just for me, but for my whole team. Not only for my downline, but my team, literally their downline as well. I incentivize it so that anybody that wants to come in at a certain level, they will actually get this page. Not only do they get it, I host it for them. I give these people someone, I'm the #1 person in Exitus Elite as far as content creation. I got over 500 videos for this company. I've been with them forever. I'm free from the job. This is literally all I do for a living. I know the owner. I know Jacob, who's in charge of support. I know Paul Stevenson. I know the quality he provides. So to the point that that's why I made this banner right here, y'all, to mimic the beauty of what I just showed you inside that capture page, right? It's called Pays You. Is the actual name of that capture page. And it's so beautiful, I thought I did this. The only thing I should have done, instead of $100 bills, I should have made them thousands. Why? Because, and I did leave this up for the last one. Let me show you this. I typed in at my Gmail, this is you've got money, you received $1,000, right? Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, this is even small compared to now. We've got a G2000. I've been with that for almost 2 years now. Y'all, out of the last 26 members that came in, 20 of them came at the $2,000 level. 4 came in at the $1,000. So that's 24 out of 26 came in at $1,000 or higher. And mostly it came in at the G2000. I got 1 at $500 and 1 at $100. Y'all, I've never seen ratios like that. Last video, I did send $28.50 from the last 24 hours inside of Power Lead Systems. I appreciate it. That's great. You know, I'm getting paid to make my own capture pages, sales pages. I'm getting paid to use my own tools. That's basically what it amounts to. And I know that Frank Calabro is building this new thing, Perpetual Leverage and stuff like that. That's great, y'all. But I'm going to tell you what. You can go to Exitus Elite right now and look at the leaderboards and the and see, here's the problem. When you look at the top 10, they only show you the top 10, the G2000, G1000, the 500, 250, and 100, right? Most of us are in the $1,000, $2,000 at G2000s. When it shows our name up here, let's say the last month, I'll give you a good example, y'all. I made 5 G2000s. I was number 3 on the leaderboard for the G2000s. I made 3 G1000s. I was number 1 at the top of the leaderboard for the G1000s, right? But think about this. People are making as much as me, if not more, sitting in this company. And this is, man, I've made 3 times as much as this inside this company in 30 days. Nobody, and I'm going to tell you that, nobody in Power Lead Systems has made this kind of money that we're doing on the leaderboards. And you can go apples for apples, orange, whatever you want to do. I'm going to tell you that. I love Power Lead Systems. I love to use the tools for what it's made for. And I mean, that's what my last video was, y'all, showing you. I made this with Power Lead Systems. I'm not putting it down, y'all. But I'm just telling you, it's not the cash cow. If it was, I would be doing Power Lead Systems. Do you think I'd have a problem making a Power Lead Systems video? Seriously, y'all. I've made them in the past. But the reason I've never promoted Power Elite Systems directly as my primary, because it's not the cash cow. If I quit promoting Exitus Elite as my primary and focused to Power Elite Systems, it would not be the money I'm making. I'm going to tell you that, y'all, and that's just reality. I know Neil Geist is a good owner. I know Michael Price. I did training for the company back in 2017. I'm not lying about the business. It's a great business. It's just, if you know the number of people that get in Power Elite Systems that don't understand it, the gray fog that was there for years, they jump in and be gone and watch your list gone inside of Power Elite Systems. And all that time and effort for $20 or $6 or whatever, where here, I'm literally getting paid $2,000 commissions on a regular basis, y'all. This is crazy. Compare that. And here's the thing. There's no monthly fee. There's no yearly fee. The admin fee is, the only money Exitus Elite is a one-time payment. It's less than 1/5 of what we make out of one commission. So literally you pay for the $2,000 package if you're going to commit G2000. So you have the right to sell it, right? You get all the lower levels that come with it, all the commissions that come with the lower levels, plus the higher level commissions itself. I've got 6 huge bonuses I'm giving to you. As a matter of fact, this page right here is actually called What Makes Exitus Elite Great. I did this in the last video. So, but the whole point is, y'all, once you pay one-time admin fee, one-time package, and start getting out to people, there is no more payments. I mean, every month. I've been with Power Elite Systems since February 2015. And now, even though I haven't personally paid it out of my own pocket, it did come out because of the fact that the number of people I put in, it comes from them. I'm still paying for Power Elite Systems every month. I'm not complaining. That's great. This is part of my tools, it's part of my business. But not here. So I've made times X, no telling how many, Exitus Elite money compared to Power Elite Systems with no monthly fees, no yearly fees. I get paid immediately. I get the full amount. I get to pick how I want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. And compare that, y'all, I'm sorry. That is just, it's life-changing business, life-changing income with a company that's 90% ratio of people coming 1,000 or higher. And I am literally making more G2000s than any other commissions out there. I got 2 guys, one named David, and one named Dave, and one guy named Randy. All 3 of them looking at coming in the next week. And what did I do this week, y'all? To be honest, I want you to know how simple this can be. Let me see here. 4 days ago, I uploaded this video. I got 57 views. 5 days, 79 views. 13 days. So literally, I took, 8 days before then, because I'm starting to work in my yard. I'm enjoying the spring and summertime. My son's free, he's free for school for the whole summer. My girlfriend and me took the grandkids, went to the lake house. And as a matter of fact, I was going to show you this. We got a ticket on the boat right here on the little paddle boat. And I talked about it in Facebook just a few minutes ago, y'all. Let me show you this. So we were out and about. They were having yard sale day for all the people that have houses right here at the resort that we're at, for the lake house. So we had this chair right here we picked up from the yard sale, and it was really clean. We don't normally pick up furniture like that, but it was really, really clean, come out of a nice house. And my girlfriend really liked it, and the grandkids loved it. So we put a little pillow up there, and they spun around with it and watched TV with it and played video games and stuff, so they were really happy. But I was like, doesn't this remind you of the Beverly Hillbillies with our, in our golf cart back here? So that's my female species, Stacy. Last night, we went to go out on the paddle boat and was going to enjoy the sunset. Now, the sunset's getting close right here, right? So while we were doing this, y'all, you just see this, we got stopped. And what happened was our paddle boat has only got it's got more than 2 seats, but it's only me and her go out together on the paddle boat, right? So let me show you what this looks like right here. I hope you can see it right here. So us watching the sunset, taking pictures with the game warden while he's writing us a ticket. So our pontoon boat, which is not in the water yet, y'all, we had to get a buoy, getting everything organized, getting the oil changed in. I had to change a part on the motor over the weekend, something for the throttle. It was a little plastic piece I had to repair. So anyhow, it's all about ready to go now, right? So it's not ready. It's not in the water. But because when we go out on the paddle boat, it's just me and her, we only had one life jacket, where usually We'll have 2, but we have left all the life jackets on the pontoon boat because it's the big one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes out there with us. We have 8 people out there on the on the pontoon boat. And we just didn't have the 2 life jackets, and I didn't know it, neither did she. Well, he reminded us real quick. So that's what it was, and it was no big deal, y'all. It is what it is, you know. So anyhow, I just thought it was pretty cool. So I was joking and cutting up with him the whole time. He was a really cool guy. So now I want you to understand something, y'all. Since the moment I hit this video, this is a big tip right here, training trip. Find what works for you, whatever makes you most comfortable. Because if you enjoy what you're doing, people are going to sense it. And don't join businesses unless you believe in it. Don't do a business if you're not going to go big in it. Because if you don't go big in your business, you're not leading by example, and your downline is way more likely not going to go big either. You understand what I'm saying? So you always got to lead by example. If you have got a company like Exitus Elite that you already know is life-changing income, but you're not positioned to make life-changing income, it's not life-changing for you. Understand what I'm saying? Now, I want to tell you something. Before I started this video, talking about Fred Sanford right here, right? I love watching Fred Sanford. I've got the show in the background. To me, I think you should enjoy what you're doing, y'all. Whatever way you're getting out to people, don't worry about the numbers. It's not a lead race. When I first started in online business, I was told if I got 30 leads a day, you'd probably make enough that you could, get free from a job. So that was my new thing. I got to get 30, right? Well, I got 60 to 100 plus leads a day for free doing Facebook, but I was working my tail off. I got free from a job in 6 months' time. I came home, but I was still working my tail off. When I quit playing with these small $33 commission businesses, these tiny businesses, right, where I had to put literally 300 plus members in it a month just to make it, and that's what I was doing, I left #1 in the world in a business called Automated Wealth Network. And when I started focusing at life-changing income businesses like Exitus Elite a year later, when I came into Exitus Elite, that's when the $40,000 a month started taking place. That's when these started coming in on a regular basis at incredible income like this, y'all. That's when I started hammering away, making YouTube videos for a business that I loved. And y'all, I'm telling you, I could never go back to a $33 business. I can come and go however I please. I was showing you just a second ago with me and my girlfriend right here. Honestly, since she has known me, we've been dating for 4 years now. I've never had a job, right? For half my son's life, I've been home every day, literally, unless we're going to the lake house. He's 16. He can hang around the house. You know what I'm saying? I think he's good. But the whole point is, for as long as he knows, almost as much as he can remember, I've been home. Y'all, that's part of who I am now. The reason that I have taken all the stress off me so I can come and go as I like. I've never really cared to be a millionaire. It wasn't that important to me. I wanted freedom more than anything else. I wanted that time freedom so that when my girlfriend got off of work the other night and we wanted to... Now, I'm working on something. I'm going to tell you this. I'm working on some big things, that's for sure, in the future. I've got my goals. I've got a refrigerator right here with my goals, just like anybody else. I had goals back in 2014, October 2014, my first week in online business. I had goals when I got free from a job. And today, 8 years later, I still got goals sitting up here. Not the same ones, new ones. And I think everybody should have goals, y'all, because if you don't have goals, how are you going to know when you reach them? Ain't that pretty simple? I mean, seriously, how are you going to reach your goals? You probably won't, because chance ain't going to make you reach them goals. You know that. You got to focus at what you're doing, y'all. And I can tell you this, finding your way that's most comfortable. Sincerity is the answer. Some of y'all are going to be struggling. Anybody watching it this far right now, congratulations, y'all, because most of y'all, you've already seen why I'm making it. Because I don't have hang-ups. I'm over my hang-ups. Let me show you this, y'all. Show you something real important right here. Now, and some of y'all already know this. Look at this right here. I'm entirely blind in my right eye. I have been that way, well, since I was about 16, 17 years old, right? But it wasn't visible until I was in my 20s. For a while, nobody even knew. My eye pressure got so high, I went to a doctor that played around with me, and it wound up hurting my eye. And the vessels my pupil was set, and my eye started shrinking a little bit, so it went off. It was not exactly right, lined up anymore. I was a perfectionist, right? I went 2 decades where I didn't have a picture of myself. From the 20s to my 40s when I got free from a job. And the sad part is, y'all, my son was, he was already born. I still had such low self-esteem, I couldn't have an image of myself like this. Y'all, do you think I care what anybody thinks anymore? I've got over 1,500 videos at my YouTube channel where I just sit down and mash record. Look at all these thumbnails, y'all. I'm in each and every one of these thumbnails, right? I got pictures up here. My confidence level is so much higher now than it used to be, for sure. Now, was God doing more for me than just financial? Yes, because hang-ups, y'all, I'm going to tell you this. I had to get over my hang-ups to get to where I wanted to be in online business because I wanted my freedom. You see this, man? That's my little boy right here. I was working 65 hours a week when this picture was taken with my son. No more. This was me looking a way out, and I found it. And what was going to stop me, and just like everybody else, I don't care what you say, whatever's keeping you from getting seen and heard is exactly what's keeping you from making it. And when I got to the point I didn't care what anybody thought anymore, that's when everything changed. Everything changed, y'all. My 8th year of freedom special, this was May 7th of 2015 right here. Me talking about 8 years of freedom, y'all. Sitting right here. I want y'all to know it's a decision that you're going to have to make. I was burnt out. I had no way out. 26 years. I wasn't broke, y'all. I was not broke. I did a good job in restaurants, right? But I was tired of missing my son having to be gone half the week because I worked too many hours. 42 hours every 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So he couldn't be in his own house for half the week. Going from that, y'all, to being home every day. I was missing all of his field trips. I couldn't go. I never missed another field trip. Now, he don't want me to go anymore on field trips. I promise you that. But I'm going to tell you there, I was there for each and every one of them when he was smaller, and he still wanted me to be part of that, right? Y'all, I'm telling you, man, my son only had one life, being small, and I was missing that life with me and him. I've got so many stories talking about what freedom was meant to me. But I will tell you this, out of all the businesses I've done, what's the most important one I've done? Business, without a doubt, it's Exitus Elite. The best owner, the best support. It's only getting better. Weekly webinars. We have access to Jacob. My private chat, y'all. I showed this in the last video, y'all. We're literally, where I sit here, I've got about 50 members, y'all, that are G1000, G2000 members that have recently come into the business with us. So you got access not only to me, you got Michael, Matthew, we've got all the members that have come in the last, I got Christian Chris. I talked about some of these people in the last video a few minutes ago. Jill was somebody else I think had recently mentioned something right here. It's Christian Chris. There's Michael, man. He puts in a lot of content. Christian Chris right here. Here's Emmett. This is me showing some of the posts I'm talking about right here. What it meant to be free. Some of the projects me and my son's working on right here in our house, y'all. My son loves our house. My house is his home. One day, when it'll more likely be his. So what am I doing? Me and him are working on the house together, replacing the porch flooring. I'll let him do all this, put all the plastic down here. Me and him done all this together. This is what I was talking about, y'all. He's worked his tail off that week, using the lawnmower to pull up roots and stuff like that, y'all. Because one day I believe that this is going to be his house, right? I showed all the work that my son's doing right here and stuff like that. This is in the private chat. But why did I do this, y'all? Because I know my son, this is home to him. It means more to him than anything. So I want him to know that me and him did stuff together. One day when I'm gone, I think it's going to mean the world to him that I showed him how to put out mulch. I showed him how to scrape and paint. I showed him how to tear up the boards up here on the porch. We just recently put this up here in the front as well. I showed him how to scrape the paint off the house and stuff like that, y'all, in his own house. This is what this is for, just as much as anything, y'all. To me, I'm just, thank God I'm here. I can do this, and I'm not working 65 hours a week and 14-hour shifts somewhere watching everybody else. My restaurant was on I-40, y'all, watching everybody else head to the beach knowing I wasn't. I remember getting out of work on beautiful days, walking to my vehicle. It's already pitch black, y'all. I've worked 14 hours. The sun, I was there before the sun even really got warm, and I was there until it was good and gone. And the closest to the sun I got, y'all, was feeling the heat off the brick while I was walking to the vehicle, knowing I have missed that day. My day of my life is gone. And so many of y'all, you're still living that, man. I'm trying to tell you, if you learn to get over your hang-ups and understand, if you position yourself in a life-changing income business and learn to let go, learn sincerity is the answer. If there's anything I'm teaching Michael and Matthew and Victor and the ones who are succeeding in this business and the ones that ain't, guess what? You're still hearing the answers. You're just not doing it. I can't make you do it, y'all. I'm serious. Either you're going to be a dead horse or you're going to figure it out and do something. But I'm still leading by example. Y'all, 8 years of freedom. We had a 40-foot yacht. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. That's our dream boat. So we're going to have a lake house. We've got a lake house right now. We're out of debt. Seriously. My girlfriend's out of debt. So everything's really sitting good now. But we got a yacht, 40-foot yacht. That's a $200,000 yacht. Seriously, y'all. Sitting at almost Myrtle Beach. My house is paid for. Her house is paid for. We've got, even her daughter's house is paid for. We've got the lake house, and we're going to more than likely have a house in Newbern. So we'll have a beach house as well. That's our plan. I'm telling you, man, none of this would happen if I was still working in a restaurant. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, learning to find the right business, picking one way to get out to people that fit you the best. Fred Sanford playing in the background if you like, whatever you want to do. Last thing I want to show you real quick, y'all. Most of the time I do videos, I'm sitting in it, like down here in the corner. You see that looks just like what I'm doing right now. But over here, y'all, every so often I'll go for a walk or maybe drive in the car or something like that and do something a little bit different. Be willing to try different things. Don't get just caught up in one way, but learn what works best for you. By you applying action, if you know you're not going to quit, it ain't going to matter how you pick to get out to people. It's just a matter of time, y'all, to be honest. And learn to let go. Be accessible so that people can call and contact you and tell them, I'm ready to do this business. And be there for your people, y'all. Anybody can be this, for sure. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. It's about time for me to go in there and spend some time with my son. We're going to watch some stuff on YouTube he wanted me to show him. I told him I wanted to do a couple of videos because it had been 4 days, 5 days. Before that was 8 days and 2 weeks ago. And I want to really start hammering away, y'all. I really am. I'm looking forward to, I'm just really excited about Exitus Elite. Every time I come home to do a video, my first one, y'all, was like 30-some minutes. It's because I want to do videos. But I'm enjoying my life too, y'all. You know, during this time right here for the 2 weeks, this is me and my son working on the house. This is my last day of picking my son up from school. This is me working. I walk 4 miles. If it's pretty, I go walk 4 to 5 miles if I can at the college, especially if I'm by myself. And the rest of the week has been just me and my girlfriend and the grandkids, going to the arcade at the lake house, going out on the paddle boat, getting a ticket. Like I said, this is the ticket right here. It is what it is, y'all. But anyhow, I just want to let y'all know, man, there's more to life than what I was doing. And I know a lot of y'all are looking a way out. And the average age, I'll say this last, y'all, I've got about 50 members as part of our private chat, y'all, and I've got more training, 3-generation bonus training, Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe File, all these pages, what makes Exitus Elite great. I've used in the last video a few minutes ago some more pages as well. Anything I create, y'all, you have got as well. My proofs of income, if it's on my timeline, if you see a video that you like or whatever, you ain't got to ask. Just use it. You're more than welcome. I even show you and tell you how to use this stuff as well. So I just want y'all to know that there is a way out if you're willing to not stop you. You're the one to stop. You're the one who's putting the brakes on, y'all. Because let me tell you something. Out of all these videos right here and all the people watching me, you know whose hang-up it was? It was mine. Me being entirely blind in my right eye, it had nothing to do with, I couldn't control that from happening. But you know what? Is it going to label me for the rest of my life? Absolutely not. Me getting over my hang-ups is why I got such a beautiful girlfriend inside and out. To be honest, y'all, I could not be happier. The fact that I've been home for the last 8 years of my son's life, man, the only regret I've got is I wish I had started this earlier. I wish I'd been part of Exitus Elite from my day one. I really do. Because I just can imagine how much better I would have done than working my tail off when I was in that $33 business. So life-changing income does make a difference. All right, y'all. Did not want to make this video any longer. I don't know if I showed you the team sales page. This is a team sales page. I've got one huge bonus. You're just going to have to reach out to me. I can't do nothing else about it. It's big. It's a big gift for sure. I've got my 3-generation bonus training, over 50 videos. I added some new videos recently. I added some new pages recently. So all this is going to be accessible to you as well, to use not only just for you, but your team also. Shawn Powell's Make a Swipe file. I got detailed descriptive ads that you can just copy and paste and put in. I've got locations you can post. Got my own proofs of income. I've got training up here about Facebook, algorithms, things I have learned, the tools I use, whatever, even proofs of income. I show examples of thumbnails, how I do this, why I do this, branding myself, blah, blah, blah. But this right here, y'all, is a 6-minute video from the company that I added 2 minutes in the front. So I give these people someone to connect with someone who is the highest. I've got more content for Exitus Elite than anybody. I've been with them for 7 years, y'all. So out of a 9-year-old business, I'm one of the old school people that is still putting out content on a regular basis. And I just showed you some of it, right? To be honest, that's less than what I normally do. So if you really want to be part of a winning team with something that's going to help push G1000, G2000 sales for you, you'd want to use this team sales page. Now here's the thing. Some of these sales pages charge you $20 a month, right? I'm literally not charging you anything. It's just for being part of the team. I'm going to take time to host a page for you, put your picture down here, so it'd be just like mine right here, have your information right here, email, the phone number, social media, and even your click right here, and you can make 15% commission for life, and it's free to sign up for in Udemy. Yeah, I've been number 2, number 3 on the list for Udemy as an affiliate, and I don't even do paid advertising just because I was putting this on the page. So why would I not want to let you do the exact same thing? I'm just telling you, I copy what I'm doing so that my downline has the exact same capabilities of doing what I'm doing. Whether or not you do it, that's up to you. But I'll tell you this, it's not because you don't have the people, the Facebook group, the right business, the right owner. We get paid immediately. We get to pick out, I want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. We have weekly webinars with the owner directly, where at the end it's question and answers. So he'll answer every question that anybody asks. You got support sitting there the whole time. Jacob's there in case you need something. You cannot ask for a better team, better quality. As a matter of fact, if it has Exitus Elite or Paul Stevenson's name on it, it is quality, and that's not going to change. Matter of fact, it's so much quality, that's the reason I made this page so beautiful to match this right here. And I'm going to end this right here after showing this. So, Exitus Elite, 9 years old, best owner I've ever seen. Get paid immediately. Get to pick how I want to get paid. Always make 100% commissions. The highest levels, the lower levels come with it. You get overrides. 90% of the company comes at $1,000 or higher. I've got over a 20-to-1 ratio. The last 26 members, 20 of them came in at $2,000. 4 of them came in at $1,000. I got 1 $500 and 100. 100. I've never seen ratios like that. If you're part of Power Elite Systems, great, but you're not going to make money like that. I can tell you that. And how do I know that? Because the #1 person in Power Elite Systems has never made that kind of money, and that we're making on the leaderboards on a regular basis here. That's reality, y'all. It's just reality. I'm sorry. Exitus Elite is the cash cow. 1,000, 2,000 on commissions is freaking incredible. Point blank, period. Especially quality like this. So that being said, y'all, go ahead, contact me, tell me you're ready to do this business. We'll go ahead and put you in that, y'all. So you have access to me. You're going to have access to about 50 members that's sitting inside of our private chat. You're going to have access to the Exitus Elite Facebook group, the official Facebook group, where you're literally going to have a lot of people You'll see how many people saying, welcome, congratulations, here's our new G2000 member. It's going to blow your mind. I've been in businesses before where it was me and maybe one more making money. Not here, y'all. I'm going to tell you that. There's a lot of people making really good money here. It's as good as it gets, point blank, period. So that being said, y'all, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. I always give you out the answers. I have learned, if there's anything the last 2 years that God's told me, you get by giving. And I truly do believe that. I don't only think that's just on my business. I think that's about life in general, y'all. You get by giving. So that being said, y'all, go subscribe to my channel. It's going to be a lot of training for you to look forward to. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And I definitely look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.